Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Take a look at this, y'all. I'm just going to put it. Y'all see all them people? I think that might be a teenage club or a day party or something. It might be a regular party. But this is content by request. Charisma 808 wanted to know, is dating women what's called a psyop? And for those of you who don't know what a psyop is, an example of a psyop is MK Ultra. That's a psyop. It's like a military operation or a governmental operation that's meant to influence people. The Stockholm Syndrome, like when they start examining it, that was a psyop. That was like a form of a psyop. And so he wants to know how it can be compared, and is it? And the answer is, dating itself, excuse me, y'all. Dating itself isn't a psyop, but some of the attitudes that women have are the results of psyop operations from you know who. Feminism results of psyop operations. Calling men a misogynist for some of the attitudes, some of our changing attitudes towards women, that most of the guys, if you do your research, a lot of this came from the scripture, like people reading the Bible, that even some of which weren't like heavily into the Bible. And so those attitudes that resulted in what we see today, what I say Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass, and the red pill and guys giving up on dating and all of that. Dating itself isn't a psyop, but some of the attitudes that led to how dating is now were psyops. To reduce the population, destroy the family unit because it's divide and conquer, so on and so forth. I can go real deep, and I'm gonna get a little deep. Pause. Because charisma is a brother. But feminism, women trying to lead men, those are psyops. Because remember, the ultimate goal of Satan is to divide and to cause people to miss out like she gonna miss out. You know? So some of the attitudes, the misandry, is the results of psyop operations. People having drug dependency is the result of psyop operations. Dating, what we see it as, is the result of psyop operations, but dating itself doesn't have to be bad. People make it bad. So the social media psyop. We all know who. Hey, listen, man. I ain't even got to tell y'all. The most docile of y'all know who running Facebook, Instagram, all these social media platforms, intelligence gathering platforms. I ain't got to tell you. This is why they hate the red pill. Because the red pill, they don't know exactly what to expect. They know that the red pill, the real red pillars, it's like they have a ever increasing awareness of the Most High. They know how to tap into the spirit. Like some of these dudes ain't really red pill, but I have real legitimate red pill understanding. Some of these dudes ain't red pill. And they know that they really working with the psyops. They really agents themselves, a lot of them. Because if you look at them, their content really ain't that good. And they get all them views. More views than people like myself that's better than them. Like I can entertain you without no sound bites, just talking in my car. I can use my facial expressions and my own personality to keep people. So that, yeah, man. They try stuff to influence people. Absolutely. Absolutely. They propaganda that they put on TV is to influence people. It's okay to do this. It's not okay. Masculinity is blah, 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 blah. But say something about women, though. They could talk about us men all day on YouTube. Objectify themselves all day on YouTube. But say something about them. Or say that C word, the 5-letter C word. And I guarantee you get a strike or get knocked off of YouTube for a week. So it seemed like that because these women are always ghosting. And the stronger guys is going to be, in today's dating landscape, the more stoic, more stronger-minded guys is going to be constantly blocking women, deleting women off of their platforms, because these women, like I don't. So let me get this straight. You've been ran through. You've been on drugs. You done did some of everything. And you want me to chase you. Right. You should be glad that I even tried to get with you. In situations like that. They should be glad that you tried to get with them. If I tried to get. Look, man. If we could tap them on the shoulder and they hold, and we would project on the screen from their eyes into their brain and see what they did, we wouldn't like 95, 96% of these women. We wouldn't want nothing to do with them. Because most of what they say is lies. That's why I say I'm only dealing with the nice, sweet ones, the good ones, the ones that know how to treat men. I'm only dealing with them. I'm not desperate. I don't need no woman. I want women. I'm not desperate. So, what? That's a want, not a need. It's something that I like to play with. Not something that I need to stay alive. And so, I always say, I got another saying. If there ain't no fun, run. You arguing with them for what? And I'm not being no hypocrite because I've done it. This is how I know. For what? If they want to leave, they're going to leave. If they want to cheat, they're going to cheat. So why are you arguing with them? See, I don't care if you're 20 or 60. If you're a man, especially in the United States in 2025, and you're still dealing with these women, you're going to have a lot of patience. Otherwise, they're going to get over on you. If you don't got the patience, if you can't control your thirstiness, they're going to get over on you. If you don't know how to jag, they're going to get over on you. Because see, jagging control that thirst. And I'm not telling you, hey man, go Jack. I'm saying it'll control that thirst. It will. It will. You know I'm telling the truth. You know you be watching POR fill in the blank. And as soon as you get yours, you be right off of that site. Blicker? Right off of there. Blicker? Right off of there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I think it's extremely frustrating, man. But you gotta be patient. Because dating itself ain't no psyop. But the attitudes that lead to the failures of dating are the results of psyops. And how is it women are more sexual now? So how is it harder for guys to get some action? When it's easier now, it's more accessible now. You can buy it. Because although these women are lower value because of their sluttiness, their delusion makes it more difficult to deal with them. They think everybody wants them, no matter how they look, no matter how old they are. They think everybody wants them. They think people are going to line up for them. Yeah, they'll line up to smash you, but they ain't going to line up to marry you. They're not going to line up to spend all of their paycheck on you. If a dude is spending all his money on a chick, something is wrong with him mentally. He's having a identity crisis because he's not in tune with his masculinity if he taking all his money on some broads. He's not in tune with his masculinity. If he needs validation from women, he's not in tune with his masculinity. And so the psyops don't like people like me. The founders of the psyops, they don't like truth, man. They're like, man, they're gonna learn. We gotta watch this. Let's make sure he don't get X amount of views, because we definitely don't want him to get no money out here. And then they'll have them agents talking about the reason why people don't watch you because you're not good. No, my friend. I'm better than you. Some people get shadow banned. Some people don't. Some people don't get shadow banned as much. This system ain't fair. Y'all be trying to act like this system is just perfectly fair. You bugging out. You bugging. But anyway, I hope that helps. Be patient, y'all. Be patient, man. And stop. Look, man, I'm telling you, it's some that might not be that as attractive. I be looking at that booty like, she like me. She not a beauty queen. Her shape ain't that bad. And boy, she like me a lot. Y'all ever seen them chicks that when you come around, they just be like, just blushing and smiling? We all got at least one of them. I got a couple of them. I got more than a couple. Let me see. Then when I come around, they just be just in they feminine. Like if wasn't nobody around, they'll be like, come on with it. Like some of them, when they like you like that, you ain't got to say much. You could just be like, man, let me get some of that. Like, come here. Give them a hug. Be like, man, you so soft. You smell so good. Let me get some of that. Like, come here. Let me say something in your ear. Let me get some of that. They be like, bra off, panties off. But you got the one at home. She wanna squirt for other niggas. She want you to sponsor it. I'm spitting because it's just oh my Lord, mother. It make me want to cuss. She want you to sponsor the digging out of this dude over here, digging her out, while you have to pay for it. You have to pay her bill. The devil is a lie. I'm gonna go over here with that one and be like, all the way across the room. I come in the door. I look. The head went like this. Saw it was me. It was like, yes, sir. Yep. I could tell the dudes that ain't really had like a lot of women. Like a lot of women. I'm talking about, we ain't talking about you buying cat. We talking about the women that you got because they liked you and you got because you knew what to say and how to say it. That's what we talking about. And how many of those have you had? The ones where all you had to do was show up. Man, I'm so tired of this thing, man. I'm gonna have to figure this shit out. Cause it just keep coming up, man. Trade this car in. Got a couple of them. I got at least minimum, at least 3 of them. I keep telling y'all, man, all these people be coming on here criticizing me and stuff. Man, you's a goofy. You goofy like Goofy to be with Mickey Mouse. That's you. You sound stupid. And you DL too. And I ain't no She-Ra. I ain't trying to put this on you. You out here focus on how I look. Won't you go out there and figure out how you look and what you could get? What you worried about what I get for? What you worried about who like me? And even women. Okay, if you don't like me, what difference do it make? What? So I'm supposed to put my head in the dust and scratch my butt 100 times because you don't like me? I'm supposed to be like, you don't get the cluck out of here. Goofy broads. So, cause let me get this straight. You're one person, right? Or matter of fact, it's a couple of them. Let's say 3 of y'all. You think cause you don't like me, I should put my head in the freaking sand and scratch my butt 100 times and do nothing. All you dudes, borderline fruity, here you go. Here you go, man. You want another one? You want another chocolate Twix finger? Here you go. Pause. And all y'all women that don't nobody give up. Hey, listen, man. I could go 2 minutes away from here. Pull a pen out. Hey, write your number on here. 2 minutes that way. I could go 2 minutes that way. Yeah, hey, listen, man. Dude, what's keeping me at bay is my faith and my belief, my relationship with the Most High. I'm trying to do this a certain way. But I already told him, hey, man, Heavenly Father, you know, in his own way, he said, yeah, I know. He know what I done dealt with the last 4 years. When you have sex with a woman and y'all got time, it should always be more than one round. If it's only one round, somebody don't want to do it. You doing it for other reasons. And Boss Mac was talking about this. Matter of fact, let's play Boss Mac, man. Cause he was on it with this, man. Watch this. Shout out to Boss Mac. Fair use, man. I know you a player, man. You ain't gonna try to hit me with no copyright. Check out his channel too. But this is where I agree with him. And we're gonna close this up. Hold on. Watch this. Wait, where is he at? Am I subscribed to him? I thought I was. I'm putting a no from that. Yeah, I'm subscribed. Why he ain't coming up? Check it out.
You tell a nigga you ain't trying to fuck him, he get the huffing, puffing, all type of shit. Like, how you gonna get mad? This my pussy.
Bless that bitch. And what a pellucid and unequivocal bitch that is there with good poultitude. Behold. And what's the moral of the story? As a man, never press a bitch for pussy. And also, never let the frustration of not getting some pussy play across your facial countenance. Always let a bitch press you for dick. Because if a bitch wants to fuck you, she's gonna let you know.
He's right. He got his own way of saying it. But he's right. He right. I know this firsthand. It's like thinking back all the time I was arguing over sex. It's like I was losing power. I was losing leverage. And this is why I go so hard on pause with the church dudes. Because the church dudes, I know that's what they dealing with from these women. These women be playing on them trying to remain in right standing with the Most High. I'm telling you, and like some of the behaviors are psyops, the results of psyop. But other than that, dating itself ain't. But listen, man, with anything and everything, you gotta know when to do this.